Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you in another video. All right, so Lonnie Skywalker signed a one-year deal with the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets is where he's headed. Thanks, Lonnie, for having a fantastic time with the Lakers this past year. We disappointed he didn't get all the minutes that we knew he deserved. That's what it really came down to. He played some good ball. We had him playing some small ball lineups, asking him to play the 3, asking him to play the 4. And when it didn't work out, we ended up benching him. I didn't agree with that at all. But all in all, the Lakers had their way to go. And when it was all said and done, he was able to have a huge game in the playoffs. Game 4, I thought it was against the Warriors. It might have been against the Grizzlies. But one of those two series, he really had a huge game 4. And I think that's ultimately what we most will remember him for. Not only that, but just how well he handled being benched when we knew that he could provide more than what he was asked to. So I think this will be a better opportunity for him. Harris going out, Curry going out. They still got Cam Thomas, Dinwiddie, and Ben Simmons. I'm sure they drafted some people, Whitehead. So you just wonder where the minutes coming from for Lonnie Walker. I think the situation seems pretty good off top. And I know that the Brooklyn Nets still have some things that they may want to do. So I don't know that they're done willing and dealing. But he's just going to go there and have a one-year opportunity to showcase, hopefully with more minutes, that he deserves a more of a commitment. I think Lonnie, all he needs, just like Dennis Schroeder, just like anybody else who's going for a one-year deal, they just needed an opportunity to show people that they can do it. Yeah, look, I talk about Miles Bridges, same thing. Just give me 1 year on a team that's going to allow me consistent minutes so I can show y'all what I can do in an 82-game schedule. And I think that's what Lonnie Walker's looking for from Brooklyn. When you sign a one-year deal, you're either hopeful that they will, you're hopeful that they will see that as a means of keeping you around, or maybe another team will see you as somebody they want to give a 3-year deal. The worst-case scenario in a situation like this is that they trade you some dark hole, you know what I mean, at the halfway point because you're on a one-year deal. So that's always a concern. But Lonnie did this last year, made it through the whole season. Was a exemplary Laker. We enjoyed having him on our team, and he's now got that Western Conference Finals experience, which I think holds some weight as well. I don't know what the one-year deal is, the framework for the money on that. I don't know. They didn't tell us. But we're thankful that Lonnie ultimately was a part of our team last year. And, this is one of those situations where if the Lakers took an L, maybe it's that, only because we had that situation take place with so many shooting guards in the past. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. It's like, all right, Caruso, we knew we should have probably kept past the time we had him, won a championship. He ended up getting the bag. And then we ended up getting Malik Monk coming into the shooting guard position. He came in, had a fantastic year. We couldn't re-sign him. He goes to Sacramento, gets a bag. Now we got this situation where Lonnie Walker come in, play good for us for 1 year, but we don't get to retain him. He goes off to Brooklyn. And so it's like we can't seem to get that shooting guard in place to stick around. Now, hopefully we've done that with Gabe Vincent on a 3-year deal. That's what I'm hopeful for. And then with Austin returning, who also can play some too, and a bunch of other stuff that we did, including D'Lo coming back, it should just overall allow us to play that shooting guard position pretty strong. So I'm not necessarily saying that we're empty at the shooting guard position, but it is something to be said for shooting guards coming in and out, coming here, making us happy, and then us not being able to re-sign them. So if anything, it's kind of frustrate Laker fans in that regard. It's probably that. We don't want to find ourselves just not having our shooting guards, especially when they ball out. So that is what I want to say there. If ever there was a L that we took in the offseason, that's the one that comes to mind. But other than that, I think the Lakers have done a good job lapping the field in regards to our signings in free agency and in the draft. I just think we overall get the best grade, I think, of anybody in the league. I really believe that, man. I'm not just saying that as a Laker fan. I'm saying that because you look at all the contracts that were signed, we were the only ones that really came out of there with great deals all the way across the board. And the worst possible thing that you may have thought we had done is getting praised by a lot of people. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I don't think there's any bad deals. And what I'm saying is the Gabe Vincent deal, some people are like, a lot of people, more people are telling us that we did a good job here. So, the time will tell if that works out to be okay, but I don't think the damage is too bad at $11 million a year. Yeah, it's not. it's not something I'm worried too much about. I think, in fact, I'm more excited about having Gabe Vincent than I am about the contract being a problem anyway. So that's what I got to say, man. I'm happy as a Laker fan. I am sorry to see Lonnie go. I think he's going to be in good hands in this league. I think he's shown enough to know that he belongs in this league. He's an athletic player that we didn't put a lot of emphasis on in terms of what it is he could do, dunking the ball, open the open court. I don't think we replaced that with him going out and bringing in Gabe. No, sir. So we're going to miss that, but I don't know that we're going to miss it as it pertains to us using it so much and not having it anymore because we just didn't use Lonnie very much. So that's really what it comes down to, man. I wish he could have still been a part of this team. I really do, but I ultimately also wonder if he would have got any more playing time. And would he not have had another repeat of last year, which he can't, that can't be the case. It's time for him to go out and be in a situation that allows for him to really show he can finally get some consistent minutes. So hopefully that'll happen for Lonnie Walker in Brooklyn. If not, I'm pretty sure he'll find it somewhere else because his piece is better than people think. So that's what I got to say, man. Thanks to Lonnie Walker. Salute. BDR44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.